morning on DC News Now. We'll be a bit breezy out there this afternoon, and we will also see those high temperatures bouncing back into the 60s for much of the region, but we are tracking that warming trend through the end of the week. Just how warm will it get? Those details coming up.
Also coming up this morning, 6 students in Montgomery County. What police say sent 3 students to the hospital.
Facing charges, what we're learning about the man who's accused of shooting a Kansas City teen in the head after the teen rang the wrong doorbell.
Plus, a new name, the famous spot in D.C. getting a makeover, and how you can help choose that new name.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, good Tuesday morning to you. Your time right now is 6 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. We're going to start you off with a live look outside this morning. It's a bit of a, it's pretty. It's a little bit spooky out there with the clouds moving, Jackie. It's pretty windy out there right now.
Yeah, and we're going to be tracking those winds picking up through the day today, and we do have a red flag warning in effect. That's for that fire weather warning, and that's from noon to 8 p.m. today. Those winds expected to climb. We have low humidity and also very, very dry soil, so that is resulting in that threat for that fire threat. In terms of temperatures, though, out there right now, we are starting off into the 40s to right about 50, going with right now 50 in Hagerstown and Leesburg. We're into the upper 40s, so in Fredericksburg as well as D.C., upper 30s in Manassas. Those winds right now not quite as strong as what we'll see for later today, but they're mainly out of the west-southwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Later on today, likely 10 to 20 mile per hour sustained winds, gusts in excess of 30 miles per hour. So this is that red flag warning I was talking about. It includes much of the area, although Hagerstown as well as western Maryland not included, but there is that elevated fire risk for those locations as well. So keep in mind, any fire that starts could spread relatively quickly. Playing out the rest of your Tuesday, though, we're upper 50s by 11 a.m. into the upper 60s by about 3 p.m. under those clear, sun-filled skies. More details coming up, but Shanika's here with a look at the roads. How's traffic?
All right, your traffic flow right now not looking good on 95 heading northbound right near Prince William Parkway. We don't have any issues here, but you are seeing volume. Let's flip over to the maps looking at the rest of Northern Virginia. 95 through Lorton, Springfield, Woodbridge and beyond. It's looking good. When you get over to the Mixing Bowl, everything is looking good and clear through Annandale, Springfield and over to McLean. 66 heading east, you're starting to slow down, but just a tad bit, and that is right before Centerville near 234. Top side, lower side is still looking good. DC 295 and the Anacostia Freeway, no worries at this time. Just watch for those delays on your hotspot zones like the outer loop stretch through Silver Spring.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Your time right now is 6:02. Loudoun County school officials discussing how to better handle sexual harassment and assaults in schools.
That's right. What changes they're proposing. But first, a look at your Know and Go headlines this morning. 3 7-year-olds are recovering this morning after eating what they thought was candy. This happened yesterday at College Gardens Elementary School in Rockville. Police suspect the candy had methamphetamine like Adderall or ecstasy.
And a Fairfax County police officer accused of shooting and killing a man near Tyson's Corner Center is not going to be indicted. A grand jury made that decision yesterday. Court documents show they did not think there was enough probable cause after the death of Timothy Johnson.
And today is tax day. That means you have until midnight to file your taxes without an extension. The IRS expects to receive more than 160 million returns this year. A list of last-minute tax tips can be found on our website, dcnewsnow.com. All right, 6:03 new this morning. A man is back behind bars after he escaped custody last month. Kenneth Phillips escaped near Howard University Hospital in early March. The hospital went on lockdown while police were searching for the 22-year-old. He was arrested late yesterday, 6 weeks after he escaped.
In Charles County, Maryland, we now know the body police found in a quarry over the weekend is 10-year-old Madeline Wallace. The young girl, who is autistic, went missing Saturday. Now, officials say the Charles County Dive and Rescue Team responded to the area near Turner Road in Brandywine. Authorities say they were led to that area after they found Madeline inside a 25-foot quarry that was filled with water. Investigators believe Madeline, who was autistic and nonverbal, drowned.
And a scary situation at a Montgomery County elementary school involving what police describe as methamphetamine. It sent 3 7-year-olds to the hospital. Our Tosin Fakile is live at College Gardens Elementary School in Rockville with all the details on this. And Tosin, police are saying the kids are going to be okay.
Yeah, Tanaya, that's right. The 3 7-year-olds are out of the hospital and at home with their parents. Police say the kids will ultimately be fine, but they described what happened as frightened. So here's what we know about what happened yesterday. Police say the 3 children found a container with blue items they thought was candy. They briefly ate it and then they spat it out. Police say when the children started feeling dizzy, they went to the school nurse, who then called EMS. Investigators are unsure of what exactly the children ate, but after toxicology, they believe the items may have been a methamphetamine-related drug. They say things like Adderall or ecstasy. Now, the children went home last night. Police are strongly reminding parents to talk to their children about not eating or taking things that they don't know about or they don't know what it is. Now, of course, there's still so many questions surrounding what this happened, how it happened. Obviously, police also say that this case is still under investigation. We are hoping to talk to parents who drop off their kids at this elementary school this morning to get their reaction. But for now, we're live in Rockville. I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
Thank you, Tosin. Developing this morning, we are learning more about a deadly shooting that happened at a strip club. Prince George's County Police Department released new video of last month's incident. Now, we do want to warn you, this could be disturbing. You can see the suspect's car in the parking lot before 2 men get out and start shooting. A third person starts shooting from the back seat as 2 others run back to the car. Now, that car has been recovered. Shooting continues until the car speeds off. Security guard Alex Lynch died in that shooting. 2 customers inside were also injured. And a former Fairfax County police officer is cleared of any wrongdoing this morning.
A grand jury decided not to indict the former sergeant in the deadly shooting that happened 2 months ago. DC News Now's Lex Wars is live outside the Fairfax County Courthouse. And Lex, the decision came as a surprise to the Commonwealth attorney as well.
Yeah, that's right. And because of that decision that surprised the Commonwealth attorney not to indict Sergeant Wesley Shiflett, they actually canceled a press conference that was originally scheduled to happen just after the grand jury announced their decision. Now, court documents actually show that the grand jury did not believe there was enough probable cause to indict Shiflett. That initial shooting happened in Tyson's Corner back in February. According to Fairfax County Police, Sergeant Shiflett shot and killed 37-year-old Timothy Johnson near Tyson's Corner Center. Johnson was accused of stealing sunglasses. His family has compared the shooting to an execution, and attorney Steve Descano tells DC News Now he can't say for sure what information was conveyed to the grand jury, but now is evaluating all options on a path forward. Now, we did also reach out to Johnson's family's attorney. We have not yet heard back at this time. Live in Fairfax County, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Lex, thank you. A New York woman is dead after being shot when she and 3 others drove to the wrong home over the weekend. The car that they were in made the wrong turn into a property, according to authorities. Police say when they were turning around, the homeowner came outside and fired 2 shots at that vehicle. The woman died shortly after. The shooting happened days after a teenager was shot in Kansas City after going to the wrong home to pick up his younger brothers. Meanwhile, that story out of Kansas City, criminal charges have been filed against the 84-year-old homeowner who shot the black teenager who approached the wrong home. Police say Andrew Lester shot 16-year-old Ralph Yarl twice through a glass door. Yarl is recovering at home after being released from the hospital yesterday. Lester is now facing charges for first-degree assault. The prosecutor's office says there was a racial component to the shooting. However, the charging documents does not say the shooting was racially motivated.
And disturbing charges filed against the general manager of the Potomac Shores Golf Club in Dumfries, Virginia. Now, police say Craig Lucky used his phone to record women while they were in the bathroom. They say he may have been doing this for the past several months. An employee at the golf club saw the phone actively recording last week. Police traced the phone back to Lucky, who was then. All right, well, Loudoun County Public Schools are working to make changes to how any future sexual assaults on school property are handled.
Yeah, previous failures led to multiple indictments by a special grand jury. It also sparked a federal investigation. Now, frustrations boiled over at previous school board meetings over the assaults. The incidents also led to the school's previous superintendent and spokesperson being indicted. Loudoun County leaders met yesterday to propose changes to rules regarding school resource officers. And among those changes was the introduction of trauma-informed training officers. The training will be specific for interviewing minors who were victims of sexual assault. They also discussed when students can be questioned. Right now, SROs can question students with parental consent or an administrator's approval. Supervisors had mixed feelings on if parental consent should be needed.
I mean, you just need to watch the movie about the Central Park Five. That's the images that I have in my head when I see a blanket statement.
I think law enforcement needs the flexibility to deal with situations that are serious and immediate without asking for parents' permission.
Meantime, the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says it is staffed well enough to investigate all sexual assaults in the county.
And quick action saved lives after fire raced through a Chilham apartment complex. Now 11 adults and 4 children lost their home, but neighbors raced in to rescue them. Now the apartment building burst into flames early yesterday morning. Fire and EMS were dispatched around 2 a.m. People who live at in that area, Bellcrest Plaza, say the alarm did not go off. Neighbors saw the fire and raced into that burning building, knocking on doors to help the people get out.
It was really big. It was spreading all over the apartment and nobody was outside. There was no alarms ringing and nobody had no idea what was going on. They were brave enough to go upstairs and they were knocking on doors, trying to get people out.
The Georges County Fire Department is still investigating the fire. They ask everyone to check their smoke alarms and, of course, remain vigilant.